So it's a Tuesday morning, and I did very, very sure say you don't prepare. You don't get ready to go out for your daily business. And you know as this thing go. You know as it be for inside the market. But then, how about you sit down, relax. Make you sit down, make you understand what they happen for inside the monetary system, what they happen around the economy. So that you go feel know how to tackle this business or one particular transaction as we don't enter inside business matter on top Wazobia Max TV. My name now, Frank. But now today, you know, so we get some kind of special episode. And we get some kind of guest for inside the house where we say go explain everything. But then before we go inside there, we want to tell you the top stories around the business landscape. Now, it gets some things where they're hot for the Nigerian business landscape as the Nigerian rice processors, they don't urge all of this, they get one association and they don't urge federal government. Say, may federal government beg, may the government stop all the selling of foreign rice. Now, they don't look and say the selling of foreign rice for inside the country, say they affect homegrown farmers, they affect farmers for inside the country, so that farmers no fit produce their own goods anymore. And they say as they no fit produce their own goods because of the competition we deal with foreign rice. They don't tell them, say make government beg, make government calm down, may they tell people to stop to the import foreign rice and may they put some kind massive measures in place to curb all the sales of foreign rice for inside the country. And again, one story where we say the hot for the oil sector. Now, ExxonMobil and Chevron, you know, see the oil sector, they in a dwindling state. And when I say dwindling state, things no day as the day before. Things no day as the day before for inside the oil economy. Remember what happened during the COVID-19 pandemic. The demand for oil dropped. And most of all these oil companies, some of them even go bankrupt. Some of them don't even get money to even pay some kind of staff and all that. So these things affect the oil sectors, and it gets two companies where we say based on the things we affect them for inside the country, they won't merge. And these two oil companies now, ExxonMobil and Chevron. Now they won't merge, and what thing they happen? All these reports now come out as PwC now come out tell us say okay, this thing could soon happen for inside the oil sector. Now the number 3 story where we get for here we say they don't ban Nigerian beans for inside European Union. Now, they don't ban the export of our beans. They talk say the beans no reach international standard. You know, see some people for inside this country, from some farmers, they export our beans, they get cashing in FX. The farming sector don't they very, very huge. And now the next cash cow, as the world don't they come out from inside oil. And so waiting they happen for the farming sector, waiting they happen around the agri sector, waiting they happen around the agri space. All these things now we want to explain as we get one Obonge guest for inside the studio. And at this period, we go enter our business takeaway segment. And this business takeaway segment, we want to talk about waiting they happen for the agri sector, waiting be the 2021 outlook for inside this agri sector. And we get guests for inside the studio. Her name now, Mrs. Madedor Victoria. And she go explain everything what you need to understand about the agri sector based on the 2021 outlook. Things where we say farmers need to understand all about these headsmen and farmer stories where we say you go here today, farmers, headsmen, their cow don't go chop some kind of people, their crops, and all these things where they happen for the sector. Also, the ban will happen where we say EU ban the Nigerian beans from entering the European Union, and all these things where they happen for inside the country. Now she sit down for here, she go explain these things. So sit back, relax. If you bring out your jotter, so that you go jot things down and you go get some kind of things to take away for inside this segment. Thank you very much, Mrs. Madedor.
Thank you welcome. Very much. Good morning. My people, now good morning. Thank you very much for having me.
Morning. So basically, you don't hear the kind of things really happen for the sector now. As recently, I just talked and say they ban our beans. And no, we don't get the 2021 outlook for the agri space. And some kind of farmers they for inside the streets, some kind of people will be say the reason say, oh no, people don't they come out from inside oil. The world don't they come out from oil. So let's go back to what we've always been known for, the agri space. More go they grow some kind of crops, and you don't notice some kind of graduate don't they churn in some kind energy inside the agri sector. What is happening in this space? What is happening in the agri sector based on the economy and based on our GDP?
The agri sector, a very sweet sector to enter. Yes, it be like say plenty problem full inside. Today you go say they don't ban this one. Tomorrow headsmen. Tomorrow they don't close border. But waiting that all those things they tell us, we say we need young people to enter that sector. Young people, you know, say they're smart, they get brain, they understand how to trade all these things. They know how to package something when we say they go fit sell them. They know how to sell something for internet. All those things, they necessary now. All the farmers when we get for inside farm, when we they grow up, all those ones they sabi to take plant something, grow them, harvest them, but the traditional way. But things don't pass like that. And the good news we say, young people they learn. They get a lot of digital schools when they teach young people how to use these new technologies, all these new skills. When we say they go free use to take grow food for us to chop. You know, say without food, we no go feel live. That's why it's key.
Yeah, but then you talk of young people, and a lot of people don't enter the agric space. You could hear this one now, you don't set up, you know, your own agric. Some people even though they enter agric tech and all these things. But then looking at senior climbs where we say we get people where we say they don't evolve. We get the G8 countries and all these countries. They just say that 3% of the population, now they feed the 97%. So if you look at agric sector, it thrives on economics of scale. What do I mean? It means say instead of you to set up company A, set up agric firm, company B set up agric firm, company C, all of them are just plenty, just they do some kind of small thing. How about una come together? Make we build something we go fit stand the test of time. That we will be able to employ more people, that we will be able to serve more people. I don't know if you get my point, and you cut down on production costs. So how you take Siam? What you talk now, no conflict the fact, say, okay, agric sector, they thrive based on economies of scale.
No. You see, the agric sector, they get what they call value chain. Now, different people, now they play for different segments. When they talk say agric, so not be only to carry hoe and cutlass. In fact, we don't pass that level now. Because a lot of people, these young people, when they say they come in now, that they use tractor, that they use drone, that they understand, that they try to learn all these things. Some of them say, no, they plant for ground again. Waiting that they plant, that they use a substrate, waiting that they call substrate. So you don't need to dig soil again. You go to plant them for inside bag like this. Go put the shell of coconut. So that they try to make different ways when we say they go fit grow this food for us to chop. So some people for these young people when we say they go they involve in trading. They call them commodity trading. And we get some young sharp people when we say they focus on those kind of things. One effects, he don't develop what they call ComX. When we say commodities go just they trade, you go farm finish. You when we say you young person, you go the farm, go carry all those things, go drop them for their warehouse. You get people when we say young people when they maintain the warehouse, when they understand how this warehouse they work. You get people when we say go they maintain, they understand how to repair all the tractors, all the drones.
So the agric space they very lengthy. If like say now even one of the longest value chain for inside business for inside the sector. Anyways, but then looking at what they happen for about farmers and headsmen, and today you go hear this story for Oyo, tomorrow you go hear from Oshun, different things where they happen between farmers and headsmen. What did you say be in just few sentences, what did you say be the solution, what they happen for that sector? Why this thing they happen consistently?
You see, you know, say, they try to talk something. Two things matter. One, understand how your people they reason. Not be just to go collect technology, rush, can't use them.
Very true.
You must understand how the people they reason for your own people they reason. You can't try to match the team, make you join body with waiting your people understand. Unless they don't go collect them.
So we work based on our realities, waiting happen for inside the country.
Now, Fulani people, they see cow as ornamental, now prized possession. You understand? They take pride in it. And people when get cow, they not be poor people. They be people when get money. So waiting government and everybody, we feel say make we they do. My advice is to make we look into ranching. Ranching, we feel not do them the way when we say that they do them for other places. We go do them in the way when we say we feel still collect some more of our cultural system when you say people they waka. So you go instead of them to the waka plenty places. Those places when we say during the rainy season they no go dry season they no go get grass. You go use wetin they call hydroponic system to take grow grass for them. So that they go just they chop. The cow go still they waka because even science don't talk and say the cow when we say they waka small, they feel exercising body, the meat they sweet pass.
Okay, so ranching are the solution. And if you notice some state governors don't they put policies in place to make sure say, okay, these Fulani headsmen get some kind of ranches around. But then now, in just the cocoa of the matter, we want to talk about, waiting be happen about the ban. You talk say they ban Nigerian beans. You get one time we say they ban our hibiscus. People know if we export them, enter EU countries and all that. Waiting be the problem. Waiting be the major problem. Shouldn't have farmers' education. Why exactly this thing they happen consistently? In just few sentences, because as I did now, I don't even get time to check time.
Now chemical. The chemical when they use, you know, say they use sniper, they use farmers, they use all those things. They don't know say no good for our body. Not be just the one when we export. Even for us when they chop am for inside Nigeria, all those things no good. It no good make we chop all those things for body. So that they check them out. Now we need to educate the farmers. Say those things no good. Some of them even know say no good, but because they don't want to lose their money, they don't know another way, another method to take farm this thing or to take preserve this thing. So they still they use that chemical.
I remember one viral video, where maybe say go viral. Maybe say the Aboki they use blind a sniper or something. They kill some kind things for inside on top in stockfish when they sell. So all these things, say people farmers don't really know. Say this thing they very dangerous to the health of Nigerians and all. Maybe say they don't they export this thing, and those people say they don't take nonsense. So they go do all the quality check. What will be the solution? What will we do to make sure say this thing no repeat itself? Because they don't ban us till 2022.
We need to start to do our own inside house cleaning, our own standard. We need to get our own standards when we say we go they guide us. Then our extension.
What's our standard? No can reach international standard.
Our standard, you see, Standard Organization of Nigeria, they at par with all international organizations. So standards they, but we know they practice the standards. We need extension officers. We not go wait say now only government. We when we say now we they chop them, when we say now they give us cancer. We need to also rise up to talk the talk come off our mouth. Then be the advocacy group. We need advocates when we say go talk about all these chemicals. Not be just to talk and for inside Twitter. You go talk and for Twitter, talk and for Instagram. You go still go talk and for where the farmers they, because all these farmers no dey for Twitter, they no dey for Instagram. So we need to take the information straight down to them. Now make I dey happy say young people don't they join agriculture, because if they can't understand all those things, and I they give kudos to Iyanu of my farm base, because he don't train 5,000 people, and he need to also put them for his system say they need to understand how to use chemicals. Make we no get cancer. Those chemicals when they talk about they kill human being. It go be like say it no be anything, because the person no go die that same day. But as they plenty for body. That make now today you go see this person, they go say they sick rich man sickness. Before they call cancer say na big man sickness, but cancer now na everybody's sickness. Because farmers no understand say sniper and all those other chemicals good for body.
Okay, so my people, you don't hear within our guests sit down here, talk, explain everything we need to understand about the agri sector, coming from ranching, saying that the solution, major solution between herdsmen and farmers and all of all these things. You don't also hear, say the major reason why we say they always ban our commodities for inside EU, for inside some of all these foreign countries. Now say a lot of people know they really educated about the kind of chemicals where we say they're supposed to use on the cash crops, or they're supposed to use on all of all these products. Now, as you sit down, don't hear, nobody only hearing be the solution. The major thing we see you guys implement. So if you be person really participate for inside the agri sector, you guys know say all of all these things we will talk for here. Maybe say our guests sit down, talk, you guys implement them, so that at least we'll get the change for inside the sector. Maybe say be the next cash cow based on say oil. No, they give us money as they always give us before. Now here we go draw the end. So now here we go draw the curtains to the end of the show. But only Sunday still there here and Edewo they still there here. They go carry on the Good Morning Naija show. So they will carry you on the cruise. Just stay there, relax, and sit back so that you can enjoy until we get left for inside the show. My name is now Frank Fagbo, and if you catch me across all social media platforms at Fagbo Frank, we will continue the conversation on top the agri space and everything you need to understand about business. Cheers.